My wife's vlogging camera. This is a pretty decent BTS camera right here. Yeah. Got that little mount for the mic up there with no mic on it. Why? Because I'm using a lapel. What's going on, everybody? Hey, listen, so check it out. So my last video, I told you all that I was gonna get my merch, I was gonna get my camera, son. What? Everything came all at once today. So here it is, ready? Boom! There it is, right there. Yeah. So we're gonna do an unboxing today. Now, whip back to the camera. Whew. I got my camera. I got my A6400, son, from Sony. Yes, I took my time before I purchased a camera. I was gonna actually initially get the A7 III from Sony, but then I changed my mind because I wanted something a little bit more within the budget. And A7 III is an awesome camera, full frame, and it's pretty decent costing for its for the size of it, you know, for what it does, the features and stuff. But it still wasn't within my budget. Then I was looking at the A6300 because I saw a few vloggers on Instagram making really awesome videos using the A6300 and the Zhiyun crane too. I was inspired and I wanted to get that. But then I changed my mind again and I was like, oh, the A6300 does not have touch and it doesn't have IBIS. I wanted that in-body stabilization. So I considered getting the A6500 because it had touch and the IBIS. So, but then I was like, I wish I could save just a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more. And ended up boiling down to the A6400. I didn't even know that the A6400 was around. I recently found out, and then I found, but the only thing that the A6400 doesn't have, but I wanted inside of it, was IBIS. So in-body image stabilization. So that means in the camera itself, there is like a built-in gimbal inside of the camera itself. I'm not very good with like the technical talk, so I'm not gonna like, you know, blare you guys down with a bunch of like technical terms. I'm not very tech savvy. But I know what I like, I know what I want, and that's usually what I try to get my camera to do for me. All right, so we're gonna unbox the first one here. Boom. No clue what's in it. One of these days, I'm gonna actually have the full rig that will show you guys the top-down view, you know, and stuff like that. For now, this is gonna cut it. So here's the first one. No clue what's in there. And we have the spare battery that I bought from Sony. I got an extra card to make sure that, you know, that I have a reliable card for video recording. This one has a write speed of 95 megabytes, which is pretty good for when you're doing videography and stuff like that. It's a 128 gigabyte card, and I've worked with Transcend cards before, and they seem to work very well for what I want to do. So I'm just gonna take this out here real quick, because this is technically an unboxing video, so you know, the whole deal behind this video is the unboxing. Now, what say me to show you all this stuff inside the package and not take it out? There we go. Yeah. Okay. See that? That 5D Mark III doesn't focus on anything else except for what you put it to focus on. There. So there's no autofocus, no continuous autofocus, which is one of the reasons why I got this other camera. Yeah. But hey, this is the 128 gigabyte card. It's a class 10, and it's a 95 megabyte write speed. Yeah. So there we go. I'm actually gonna keep it in this little sleeve for right now, just to keep it safe. just to make sure it's safe. So it's in here. And I was told that the Sony cameras don't come with a battery charger, so I made sure I purchased this one as well. So this one charges 2 batteries at the same time. I'm gonna open that up. Got some little instructions here. Okay, we'll read that later. Night core, and it has a little USB attached to it, so you don't have to get anything separate. Everything is right here, nice and compactable. And let's make sure that our battery could actually fit on it. So I'm gonna need my little handy dandy X-Acto knife that I put on the side here, because it has like these rivets keeping it safe here. Okay, so here's the battery. Got it out of the case. There was no extra cases within a case like the battery charger. So we're just gonna put this on here real quick, make sure that we did actually purchase the correct, and it looks like it's gonna be a fit, and it works. So it works perfect. So this is my Sigma. This Sigma does not have OSS, optical stabilization, but I figured since I also got a gimbal that I probably don't need the OSS for this one. Just came like nicely packaged into this little, came in an egg carton here. Got the lens hood right here. Got that, see? Pretty nice lens hood. This is what we have. So it's part of the kit, boom. This is the Sigma 30mm f1.4. Oh, it's in here, it's in here. It's in here, it's in here, it's in here. It's in here, it's in. Here we go. We are going to unbox the A6400. It's a very small box. I don't remember if my 5D was in a box this small, but at the same time, this is a very small camera. Comes in here with these little booklets and stuff like that. Got this, which is another Sony battery that came with the camera itself. This is a wall plug for the camera. So I was told that this camera plugs directly into the wall to get charged. So it came with its USB, and you plug it in here and you plug it directly into the wall with the battery inside of the camera. All right, so it has this, generic camera strap that it came with. Most of the time, I don't really use camera straps. They kind of get in my way, but I am considering getting one of those quick release camera straps. I could just quickly turn it into a video camera. Okay, so for the viewfinder, they got me like this little eyepiece right here. So this is where we're at right now. We're gonna take the camera out of its little wrapping paper here, and wow, there we go. All right, so this camera came with the kit lens, which is the 16 to 50mm kit lens from Sony, and it does have optical steady shot, OSS. So the lens itself has that. The camera does not have optical stabilization. The lens, perfect. But the lens is also f4. So nighttime videography, photography, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. We're gonna have to figure that out because I do wanna master it. I've seen some people mastered it, and I wanna be also one of those who master it, okay? Because I've seen some videos with cinema lenses done at nighttime, and they were at 4 and high ISO. This takes 4K, video and stuff like that, uncompressed, compressed, whatever. I'm sure I'm gonna learn that stuff later on down the line to really master the capabilities of this camera. Oh, good, I got the little flip screen here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got the flip screen. Oh, it's a little extra. It's like a step. Can you see that? Let me just put this to my side right here. Can you see that right there? And it flips all the way up. So if you are a vlogger, you could flip this towards you like that. Canon has something similar, except it flips out to the side like this, and then you could face it towards you this way, or you could face it, up, down, if you want to look down at it and stuff like that. This one, if you want to look down at it, you flip it this way, and let's see if it has a way to look up at it. Oh, yes. Look at that. It's flat on the bottom too. You can look up at it if in case you need to. That's pretty cool. Now the only thing that's different from between this and one of the Canon cameras that could with the flip screen is that this does not flip to have the LCD covered. So like the Canon camera, it could flip around and you could turn it into a way to keep the LCD safe. Oh, okay, so this actually does need that little viewfinder eye cup piece thing there. Don't know the technical jargon for it. Don't rely on me for technical jargon. But we could put this right here. Looks like it just slides on and snaps into place, and boom, that's it. It slides into place. All right, let's see if any of these batteries actually have some life in it, so we can turn this on real quick. I don't see anything that I have to like remove from the camera itself before I turn it on.